inside Ghana, Charlie, youth need bread. When we started growing up, we were told that Charlie, one year Juma ube bread. Is when you work, you scar. So we all wake up daily with hard working to achieve something. But ebedu maybe on. Boys to me yak from anopa echo say numerous. Now, the mom something small. This issue is actually trending, and now it has become a habit for Ghanaians. There are so many companies in Ghana here who have recruited citizens. Now, when you ask them, say, your heart will fumble. Every one they pay them 300 Ghana cedis, 500 cedis. Charlie, you ask yourself, in this economy which we are in now, now we all know that in average salary in Ghana here daily accounts 21.77 pesos. Say 21.77 pesos, which is a daily wage for every average individual in Ghana here. Now, I don't know how some employees, Charlie, able to meet employment with cheap labor. Charlie, it's not easy. The country is very, very difficult. And I think the Labor Commission in Ghana here must act. These private individuals who are actually capitalizing on cheap labor, they must actually deal with them because the issue has now escalated. Let's watch a video of a young guy who works in a poultry farm.
Now president, Ghana president is what he has away. So Mubiajuma na youth for the year. Get him to look about Crono. Get him to look about Crono. Actually, I see a Jumano. That's almost interested on media. I don't know where I back at Ghana. You bet Pilobia. You bet Jadio when you have to do my own. Mamma Yambra. You bet me a kid to a moment, any other tree. Say the Paya Jumano, my family. Sing now, on you. My best says to say so o'clock to say to what happened to Ghana. Imagine. Ajumawe, and yet you have to go. Tell us you every 3 days, baby. Carrier, Muyari. I'm not you throw. After me, you. Send and consider Sadia, send a Debbie against me. But I'm a table soon. I got them saying, let me call. So I can say, and so I come back to me. I check on Yania, maybe a more. No, I said, I say, no, they see I'm in my bed. My son, I have to do the pastor there. Winning there, of Salano Pasua, and so go private as an obedient. Fine. Radio. Where private? Where private? You'll find. As a private, you know. Mama Juma, a Jumana Mabano, maybe a Jumo, with a Mutiaso, maybe a Juma. Which can make every day to say Ghana. Why would a woman just say Ghana animal? You can't pay a share, you say Ghana, you pay. You, me, a Juma, a girl, over to the Ganga, we got it. Juma, dear, and private you. Private anyway, private you, where private you. Private anyway, where I do a bit of Musa, and I know ya. May I let a to I do a Ramio. Sigami Jin, I'm side of you. May I walk a church with you? A human here. Pass ideality. That's I mean, look over a bit of me if you are a man. Mayana, I don't know.
Now, yeah, there was see any Petre. Charlie, the guy was actually on heat. He wanted to let the public know about his suffering. Excuse me to say, it's a very difficult work though. But I agree to him one way or the other. Because I know, you see, that job itself, waking up very early, doing that job for 12 hours, it's not easy. It's not easy. And with the salary that he takes is an average salary. That I can comment that okay, at least he's on a little bit average salary as compared to others who take 600 cedis and then 700 cedis. But the issue here is the gentleman didn't exercise patience. He didn't exercise patience because we know that each and every work has its rules and ethics. Which means sorry, open okay. I know many people on the web were trying to say that oh, the man was so difficult. He should have at least, I mean, do something about this. You did asking 20 Ghana cedis from the guy's salary didn't make any sense one way or the other. But the issue here is see, if an institution is done without a law, it is not an institution. And for that matter, everything will go wayward. Anything now, we all must obey to the rules and regulations of an institution. Now, the 20 Ghana cedis that the man wants to deduct this gentleman, it makes sense. If it was to be something like 100 Ghana cedis, we will speak against it because after all, I hear not on a daily. 20 cedis was okay. Now, the issue of him being late to work, he could have at least called this man and let the man know that, oh, due to one or two reasons, I'll be late a little. And the man lets the man agree, which is why communication matters here. So, as a gentleman in Ghana here, if you are working under anybody or even an institution, what you have to do is that when you realize that there is some difficulty there, and as a challenge, call the one in charge, let the person know that this is what you are facing. And for that matter, they should spare your time. You will be a little bit late. And I believe he being a human being will understand you. Than rather going on the social media, pulling up camera, even videoing your boss, at the same time videoing your workplace. And these things goes against ethics. The gentleman or the man you place the camera on is against ethics. You did not ask for the right of the person, and then you video the man at the same time videos his workplace. This one mistake that youth has been making. Videoing a company or an institution where you work without a permit of the institution is against the ethics of the law. Now, let's walk away from there. This guy said something that a government should establish jobs. We all know that today in government institutions, let's go away from the Mahama administration. Hey, Ubako hospital, Ubako nurses form by, doctor form by. Meanwhile, they are supposed to report at work exactly as 8 or 7. But here's the issue. Accountability in the government institution is very weak. So you ask me, if the government should create job today, it's the same subai na dobeko. Say time su na say unkojuma because you know who will charge you. Nobody will charge you. Okay, the government might give you good compensation, good salary. But the issue here is, will you be punctual? Will you be hardworking? How about communication skills? All these things matters. So when we talk about seeking for job, don't just think that I have the strength to do it. No, you have the strength, but also consider the rules, obey the rules of the institution. Okay, so say no, you should do a guy here. A Jumana guy here, it's very, very difficult because we have poultry farm now. It's a very big poultry farm. Now, regards to that, Charlie, it's not easy. Waking up 6 o'clock, closing at 6, it's a very difficult task. When your time cleansing you man, I hear cleaning, washing, a very difficult amount. When we were growing up, we were told that. So, uko square obey that. But here comes the case saying you use square. You see, what the issue lies here is, let me go a little bit to Ghana education system. What the issue lies here is that before then, previously, okay, the kind of education that they were giving us was more of theory, rote learning. There wasn't nothing like practicals. So if then we were given practical lessons, okay, like I believe by now Ghana has transformed. Now, even now that they are trying to change the way the education system is, I still see it as a theory-based learning. Because the schools that you are regarding, you are even referring as schools, don't have the materials to teach. How many basic schools will you go there right now if these basic schools are doing home accounts? How many of them have the equipment? How many of them have the equipment to practice cooking? If it's about the computer labs, how many schools, basic schools, have the computers? If it's about, even with the desks that they sit on, the classroom environment, congested. So all these things account, prepare the youth, and you could say that the youth are not well prepared for the future. And again, regards to the way the guy was speaking, could tell bluntly that this guy did not have anybody to support him. You could hear from him saying that Ejuma way, Ejuma way. You could say that he has something potential to do. And your kind of person maybe, but maybe where would he get a starting capital? Out of that, led him to start doing the poultry working. And now to say I could landed with these issues. So looking at all these things, this issue is not just from the guy alone, one from the society, from the education that we are being pursuing, and aside education, the system too is not working. Because I don't believe who call abrochimim now be a poultry farmer. Nipan bema or cheap labor, sir. And they will ask you to work 6 to 6. I don't think to work like that. And even 6 to 6, I don't think this guy will be earning that amount that is being stated. Now, with regards to the guy really said something which I was very, very content with. You see, as a young guy who is growing up, you need to know that opportunity comes not only where you are working at. Now, what be like who be when echo can now said you man bow but you started armed robbery. You know, these things are threats. Now, who can say same way or who call company not to copy juma now I'm from our because a human system no matter. Because with what you said, a blunt say tomorrow you can face with weapon and that day. So I wouldn't love to employ my company. So youth out there, you should be conscious on what you post on the social media. The social media does not forget. That video I will post it, I have it. If you should delete it, I have it 1,000 times. If I choose not to delete it, I still have the data. And I can still post it and you will see it in the next future. You should be conscious. Posting yourself things that are not good. You should be very conscious of what you see on the media, what you post. Because in the future, it will haunt you. It will haunt you. You should be very, very vigilant on what you say. Now, to end with this, I urge the government to be very, very active in this cheap labor activities that's happening in Ghana here. Because if Smith is working hard in the sense that every private company should make sure they pay their workers, then I think they should also make sure that every company pays their workers well. Give them good salaries. Aside that, workers too who are working in some institutions, you should be cooperative. Don't be a civil new man. What means sorry and could be a human and where they are pay. Said a word to poor. You can't stand up anytime at all and then go to that job. Regardless, the money is very important for you. And we urge the employees to also be patient with the workers as well. Because we are all humans. And our FOMO, but I think there should be one way to address issues. We should all put anger away. We are all Ghanaians. And if we should sack ourselves, where are we going? So let's all use one love. Let's love our workers, regardless of their mistake. Let's call them. Let's behave as leaders, as fathers, as mothers. And for that matter, we should not be so much angered when they do such things. Call them and speak to them politely, and then we'll see what to do. But for the youth out there, you should also stop posting things that is not appropriate. You should be concerned with what you post because tomorrow it might haunt you. What do you think about this video? This video is very, very sensitive. Put down under the comment section your advice, what you think the government should do, and what do you think this guy shouldn't have done. Let me sit down in the comment section. I'm out.